Okay, we should be good to go. I'm gonna do Zul'Aman next. We'll save Eritor. So it says, after the Amani surrender, we demanded Zul'Jan relinquish our Lightwood and return to their lands. Even so, Zul'Jan still lingers at the gates of Zul'Aman with his troops. Lady Liadrin and her Blood Knights hold the pass, and Liadrin is trying to remedy the situation with diplomacy. But she reports that aggression may begin anew. She requests your assistance in the precarious matter.
Go, quickly. Liadrin needs urgent assistance with the Amani.
Oh, you're back? Why are they back? What? Oh, one second. Okay, still there. I'm assuming it's because somebody's doing the quest?
Good on ya!
The Sun Reavers will defend what remains for Dalaran. The Sun Reavers will defend what remains. All that I worked for. Gone for Dalaran.
Okay, sorry, I'm done. Wait.
The Sun Reavers.
Okay, I'm done.
Will defend
his click dialogues take too long. He's like, the Sun Reavers. Well, oh, this is Alonzo's foul. Okay, sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. I'm doing Zul'Aman.
Go, quickly. Liadrin needs urgent assistance with the Amani.
Okay, so you're just standing here now? That's ridiculous. That was... I don't know which is more upsetting. Like, by the way, I was not going to talk about this stupid bitch of an elf. This horrible man. I was not going to talk about Aethys Sunreaver, but then I thought he was gone. I thought he had disappeared from the game. Then it's like, oh no, he's still here. I'm like, oh, okay. What? Cool. But anyways, let me just go to somewhere else. Why am I blue? Don't really know why that is. Okay, we're gonna go talk to my friend Liadwin, my bestie, my other bestie, which will be fun. Beautiful, beautiful forest. Okay. It should be interesting. This feels like a Nazmir type of thing.
Over here, champion. The situation is escalating. Pleasantries can wait. I am the Blade of the Light.
She says our ceasefire is strained, but holding. For now.
I answer to the light.
She says, I had hoped that Zul'Jan would leave the Lightwood and return swiftly to his lands after our confrontation with him. But dealing with the Amani has never been a simple matter. Diplomacy is the only way to avoid more bloodshed, but Zul'Jan is finished listening to me. Perhaps he will listen to you?
Remain. There is no need for further bloodshed. Cease your raids, surrender the Lightwood, and return to your lands.
Our lands? This was all once our lands, and everything on it. If it's not about the Lightwood, I don't care.
He says, the Blood Elves live on lands they stole from us. They do not understand. By right, the Lightwood is ours, and we need it.
Leave my presence. You will take the Lightwood over my grave, Gorkini. Lightwood weapons are...
Oh no.
Avoid beast! Look out!
Okay. Good old Xal'atath.
Warriors! Attack!
Helping to unite us. Whoa.
Destroy the Amani. Break them. Sow chaos for the glory of Xal'atath.
Shouldn't be a problem. Glory of Xal'atath. Good old, Glory. Look at us fighting together. Best friends.
Sister!
Sister? Did you forget I'm the leader of Zulaman? Is that why you did not listen to me?
Hold! We are not here to fight.
Then why you be here? Tell me quickly, before I slice your head from your neck, elf.
Honestly, I think the designs are fine. So, is this like a gender dimorphism thing, that this is what the posture of, because obviously like there's the troll posture, right? And I kind of expected her to be doing the same thing as him, but she's got a normal, straight, you know, bipedal, you know, typical humanoid posture that we're used to as humans in real life. He might just be getting ready to fight. We'll see. We'll run around with them, I'm sure. We'll see.
You better be worth my time.
She says, keep your weapons where I can see them. Oh, okay.
My blood for their money.
He says, you dare speak to me. I should cut out your tongue.
Go back where you came from.
Anaria Shala.
She says, I find myself relieved to discover Zul'Jin is not the leader of the Amani, but this Zul'Jara might be worse. No matter, we must get on the other side of that gate and assess the Twilight Blade's threat to Eversong.
I am the Blade of the Light.
She lowers her voice, speaking only to you. We have two choices. We can either continue to talk to the Amani, or fight our way inside. I would still prefer to negotiate passage with Zul'Jara, but if our diplomacy goes awry, be ready. For now, follow my lead.
Shorel Aran. Allow us passage into Zulaman. We cannot sit idle while the Twilights amass close to our border.
Your border? If you want to die in Zulaman to the Twilight's blade, I won't stop you. But your honor stays here.
I like their
Knights,
birds.
stay and guard Eversong. Let us follow them, champion.
Ooh, big ass Hawkstrider. I mean Dragonhawk. Okay, she's flying in. I really expected the Paladin mount. But I guess they don't have a flying Paladin mount. Yep.
Wail in anguish. Let Xal'atath hear your cries as your city burns.
You would let Gorkinye, the invaders, fight in Atalaman.
We needed our warriors to protect the city. Who else gonna help us, John?
Interesting. She says, I must say I am surprised that Zul'Jara allowed us passage. It has been many years since I or anyone from Eversong has stepped foot on this side of the border. Stay sharp. This is a volatile situation. We may have to do more to engender their trust. But don't turn your back on the Amani.
I answer to the light.
I think they're our best friends. She says the situation here is far worse than I imagined. The Twilight's Blade and their leader Mordoon have completely overrun this city. We will use this opportunity to show the Amani how efficient we are at eliminating forces of the Void. Perhaps that will help convince them to stall hostilities between our people, at least until the current threat has passed.
Fight well.
Her voice sounds so distant. She's standing 100 feet away from me.
Talk to me if you have answers. I don't need your problems.
She says, if you want to survive here in Atalaman, find and beat the city's battle drums. That will rally our remaining soldiers forward to join the fight. It will also bring all the tribes of Zulaman, the Witherbark, the Reventusk, and the Shadowpine, to our aid and tell our civilians to retreat to the altar of Malakras, if we need to evacuate. Use the drums to spread the word. Find me at the altar of Malakras when ye are done.
You best be glad you're immune. When the war drums sound, reinforcements will rally at the center altar, Jean.
I can help you if you allow it, Zul'Jara. Find me once you have finished your mission, champion.
I mean, I do enjoy the art. Like, I think that they're well designed, honestly. They do kind of look like orcs. And I think that's a weird sort of, like... I think it's a bit of an oversight. Like, I don't know. I think somebody had to have been on the team and been like, wait a second. We really don't want them to look like orcs. But... I don't know. Maybe they had considered that and they decided they don't look like orcs and, you know, it's all a matter of perspective, but I don't really know.
Yes! Sound your drums! Bring more feeble trolls to the slaughter!
Okay, I've sounded all the drums, so now I just have to kill all these shadows. Which is cool, I guess. So I'll gather them up. Come on, let's do this. Yeah, I mean, I've been looking forward to Zul'Aman. I like the trolls. I'm a big fan of Zandalar, as I talk about sometimes. And I did mention this reminds me of Nazmir, not just because it's trolls, but because it's, you know, this dignified woman sort of going into wild territory. In that case, they were all trolls, or, you know, I mean, which I really like Talanji, just as another thing that I might mention. And I'm not saying these trolls aren't dignified. I don't know. I'm just saying that, like, the aesthetic of the you know, the Dazara lore trolls is, you know, so, like, cool. I mean, I don't mind, you know, just sort of the Amani trolls or the Darksphere trolls. Like, I like all the different types of trolls fine, but I'm a big fan of Zandalar.
Let them through. That invader wears the blood of our enemies.
Okay, she called me a demon hunter, which is cool. It's true.
The Amani never die, but you might if you cross me.
Okay, sorry. I can't tell if there's something wrong with my stupid thing. I'm gonna assume it's fine. It probably just made horrible noises, but I just, I'm gonna keep going. She says, many Amani found their way here, but we have more to aid and even more enemies to kill.
Go back where you came from.
Pleasantries can wait.
She says, Zul'Jara has noticed your prowess in battle. Good. Let us continue demonstrating our usefulness. If they push us out of their lands now, we'll have no way to keep an eye on the Twilight's Blade until they're flooding through the gates into Eversong.
The other tribe did not heed our drums. Why?
Forget them, sister. We have the Lightwood. We need no other tribe than our Amani.
Awesome.
You dare address Zul'Jan, brother of Zul'Jara and heir to the Amani.
He says, the drums have sounded, but the elders have not come. We cannot lose them. They are our link to our culture, our sages, and our best minds. Turundo helped to devise the Lightwood weapons, and Duru is our provisioner. We will need both if the battle goes on. Go find Duru in the market and Turundu in the tribute hall. The last one is the old Loa speaker, our uncle, Kinduru. He may need special persuasion to leave. I will go to Talonstrike Terrace to speak to him. Meet me there after you find the others.
Begone. I'm trying to think.
Kinde, Kinde.
She says, the Twilight's Blade General, Mordoon, has got us by the throat. We're not winning, and we are too few. We've got to evacuate before there's no one left, and hope the other tribes find us at Amani Zar. In the meantime, I'm glad to use you, while we rally the people of Zul'Aman. The civilians' lives are my priority. Go to Switchlock Terrace and evacuate the people there. Tear through the Twilight's Blade as you go. Find your way to Zul'Jan when you're done.
Mind yourself in Zul'Aman.
We can split up to cover more ground. The champion and I will...
No. An elf in Zul'Aman is an elf with a blade in her back. You come with me. Jean, keep an eye on her friend.
I will watch their every move.
Wow, thank you for respecting my pronouns. So I do love that. In Legion they did this weird thing where they like tried to make the voice lines have correct pronouns. So I guess they recorded, you know, a version of it where the actors would say he and a version where they would say she, which is fine. But I feel like it's not necessary, and it's simpler to do it that way. Looks like it said injured animal when I clicked on that man. I'm assuming that's a weird... Oh, injured Amani. Okay. I'm sorry. That was on me. Injured Amani, not injured animal. Okay. Maybe I'm the problem. I could be the problem, to be honest with you. It's possible. I am wondering if any of these trolls are going to turn out to be evil, you know, I mean, it was pretty clear in Eversong or Tranquillion rather, when that one guy was like super evil, which is fine, but I do appreciate that, like, I appreciate how obvious it was, because I was able to just sort of predict that, and it didn't feel like it came out of nowhere. There's somebody over here I need to talk to.
Outsider, what are you doing here?
She is preoccupied with collecting lightwood weapons from an abandoned wagon. I heard the battle drums, but we can't leave these weapons behind. Zul'Jan sent me to find you.
Think the ancestors they gone. I hope Zul'Jan brought more lightwood back. I'm tired of working with only leftover scraps.
Probably, I mean, it's fine. Let's just keep going. So, yeah. So I just need to find one more person, and I need to finish filling up this bar with disrupting things. I also need to empty my bags as soon as possible. I kind of feel bad that Eretor didn't get to come and meet the trolls, because that was a pretty dramatic... Hello? That was a pretty dramatic, like, dynamic between him and Zul'Jin. I mean, that was crazy. Also, something I did go back and looked at the scene where one of my friends showed up, and I was very distracted during that moment, so I didn't even hear this, but Halduran calls Turalyon their family. Like,
Your city is lost. Why resist Salatath's embrace?
like sort of referring to the Sin'dorei and Turalyon as a whole, as part of a family.
Zul'Jin and Zul'Jara sent you.
And Turalyon was like, yeah, I guess so. He eyes you suspiciously and moves as if he is hiding something behind him. And who are you? Is it time to leave Atalamon? Yep.
I got my eye on you. Thanks for clearing the way, stranger.
Sure thing.
I'll help Zul'Jin prepare our ballistas once I see the children here to safety.
Alrighty, and then we're gonna go on up here.
Please,
guys.
Uncle. We are under attack. Only take what you need and let's go.
Just a minute now, Jambai.
Alrighty.
I don't speak to Gokinye.
Apparently I do
Amani
something.
matters are not your concern.
We need all the help we can get.
He says, should I invoke the keen eyes of Akilzan or Halazi to dispel what's hiding it from me? Why not both? Yep, why not both? Who are those people? They are two of our sacred Loa, Halazi, the Loa of the Hunt, and Akilzan, the Loa of Victory. Akilzan is a keen-eyed. Halazi hides in the shadows, but he can reveal what is hidden. I spoke for Akilzan, the Loa of Victory. Oh, how I want to hear Deloa again. Now, before this shrine is destroyed by the Twilight's Blade, but Deloa are silent now. Maybe they hear us, maybe they don't. Maybe they are trying to speak, but we can't hear them because of something we have done. If we had a Hashi, maybe. Hashi? Why is your staff important? It is the staff held by Dahashi, someone who unites the people and wields the power of Deloa. I can do that. I was also the Mawwalker, not technically. If Deloa ever speak to us again, we will need this staff. We haven't had a true Hashi in a very long time, but an old troll can hope. He seems nice. Seems like a nice man. It's time to evacuate.
Help! I need my staff. Akilzan will never grant me favor again if I abandon the staff in battle.
Old man, the Loa stopped granting us favor decades ago, and we are better off without them. Oraka, do anything to my sister, and I'll kill you myself. Are you sure you didn't pack it already?
Found
My
it.
staff! You got the eyes of our blessed Akilzan herself.
Wow, he loves me.
Yes? Why are you speaking?
He says, do whatever is necessary to get Kinduru to leave. He's our uncle. We can't leave him here.
We don't need anyone's help.
He says, Eagles, Loa. We don't have time to dwell on the spirits of the past.
What do you want?
He says, you cleared the way, but Mord Dune continues to keep us scrambling and off balance. We're gonna need as many lightwood weapons as we can get to end this.
Yes?
He
you
says,
dare address Zul'Jin,
you might
brother of Zul'Jara and heir to the Amani.
Okay, thank you, sir. He says, you might be good at killing, Demon Hunter, but so are we Amani. And even more to better our weapons. I took an army into Eversong to reclaim the Lightwood Forest for the Amani. It was against my sister's orders, yes, but Lightwood gives us an advantage. Take back the weapons being stolen by the Twilight's Blade. By the Twilight's Blade. No way. It's like they couldn't decide. And I'll show you why it was worth the effort.
Go.
I would just be
But don't
consistent
go far.
if I were you. My blood is boiling. While waiting for Kindur, the Twilight's blade was destroying what little stores of lightwood we had left at Rage Maw Terrace. But if we act quickly, we can save enough to arm the lightwood ballista and take a shot at Mordoon. And without the ballista, we cannot claim victory.
Leave me then. I swear to the ancestors, I will throw you over my shoulder and carry you if you don't leave now. That's what I used to tell you when you were a child.
Aww. I love family drama. That's the whole reason I play World of Warcraft, honestly. So I'll take it. Abso-frickin-lutely. I still don't know if they can beat, the Battle for Azeroth, Zandalari trolls. It's like, it's not a competition. You know, why would you pit two beautiful troll expansions against each other? Yeah, I don't know. I was just playing, the raid, the Battle for Dazar'alor, and it's pretty good. Like, the setup and, Talanji, you know, facing her father's death, and this, you know, obviously, like, you know, you can just kill him very quickly, but it's like this wretched battle with the king inflicting the Loa of death, and then dying, and then passing that power on to his daughter. It's pretty good, I would say. And like, you encounter Bonsamdi the whole time you're in Zandalar. Like, he's the guy that's like watching over the graveyards there, which I would die all the time in Battle for Azeroth. I haven't died yet in Midnight because they've made this game so easy. It's like, oh well, you should see who's watching over the graves in Midnight. What's with that animation? I don't feel like I've ever seen that before. It's Kael'thas. Kael'thas is actually watching over the graves in Midnight. But anyways, so yeah, it's very interesting. Let's see. So I need to put out 2 more fires. Sets more things on fire. And then I'm gonna just need to pick up some more weapons off of these people, which will be fun. It is interesting that they emphasize the Amani being weaponsmiths, because, you know, I'm not an expert on the Amani, but I do remember, I'm old enough to remember the quests in Eversong Woods and Ghostlands with the Amani, and I think, like, one of the very first quests you get to kill Amani trolls, is, like, one of the weaponsmiths from the Farstriders is like, oh my god, those Amani weapons are so cool. I really want to study their, you know, crafting, so will you go steal their weapons for me? And I actually think there's probably a quest like that in Ghostlands and Eversong. So maybe that's what that's in reference to, and maybe that lore goes back further or has other relevance that I don't know about. But yeah. I gotta extinguish a huge lightwood pile. Sorry, I'm already mounted up. Should have gotten in combat with me sooner.
Gorkinye, help me put this fight. You and you, take what's left of the ballista bolts to the altar. We don't. Do you see? The cult burns the lightwood because they fear its power.
Okay. He says we may have lost some lightwood, but we'll show him.
Oraka.
He says those weapons are the difference between my people living or dying.
I don't speak to Gorkinye.
He says good. Now we have teeth to bite back with.
What do you want?
He says we lost so much of it. We could have blacked out the sky with ballista bolts, but this will still be enough. It will still have to do.
If it's not about the lightwood, I don't care.
Zuljara doesn't think the lightwood is worth the risk. the risk I am taking. We will prove her wrong. I've seen too many warriors discouraged because their weapons don't work against the Twilight's blade. Don't just tell them to retreat. Give them the Lightwood weapons. Nothing stirs Amani blood like an effective axe in their hands. Let them fight their way back to the altar of Malakras.
Y'all wouldn't understand anyway.
Yeah, I didn't understand anyway.
Spit it out,
I like his voice
or
acting.
I slice it out with my axe.
I like both of them. I like their mohawks. She says, Mordoon may be the leader of the Twilight's Blade in Zul'Aman, but that ogre can't be everywhere. The elf found his military commander, a hulking pile of armor and flesh named Benvis Blade Splitter. He's parading around like he's already won just because they seized Firewing Terrace. Make him pay for his arrogance.
I got my eye on you.
I'll kill him. I'll kill him for
Andaria
you,
Shala.
lady, or woman, or chief, whatever you want me to call you.
What do you bring, the leader of the Amani?
She says, in our reconnaissance fight around the cities, Lajara and I got a look at the Twilight's offensive. They're summoning more Twilight's Blade directly into... Now I'm doing it for... I'm doing the troll kind of cadence with Liadrin. Let me try again. They're summoning more Twilight's Blade directly into Atalaman. We can counter them by disrupting their dark summoning rituals. That will stop the flow of their cultists into the city and give the Amani time to strategize. Kill the ritualists and any troll breakers already portaled into the area. Okay.
Remain vigilant.
Lightwood or no, our people need rescuing, Jean. Take the elf and look for survivors.
Fine. Take the weapons. Arm any Amani you find.
I like how they call her the elf. I'm also an elf. Just so you know. To be fair, I would say roughly half of the people that are gonna play through this are gonna be elves of some kind or another. So we just need to arm the civilians, or the defenders rather, and we're gonna kill a man, which is awesome and fun. It's like Eritor's like, I don't like killing people. I'm like, but it's so fun. Just like kill some people. It's like awesome. Eritor's like, yeah, I've killed lots of people, but I just like feel really bad about it because, like, you know, then they die. I'm like, okay, yeah. Hadn't really thought of it that way, but yeah, I guess so. Oh, here he's over here now. I mean, he's not even that hard to kill. I mean, it's like, you know, killing people, it's easy, it's free. I mean, unless you know, have repair costs. It's like, it's just so awesome. I just wish that Eritor understood. He's just so young. He just hasn't understood yet how awesome it is to kill people. But maybe he will in the coming years.
This you, meathead! I knew you were a waste of Our Lady's favor.
Our Lady? Is Xal'atath a lady now? I don't question that Xal'atath is, like, woman-coded, but, I don't know. I don't think I've heard her referred to as a lady before. Lady Xal'atath. It's interesting. Maybe, like, our... What's like, a fun way of referring to Xal'atath? Like, the Lassian essence of the fair? What the fuck is that? I'm trying to think of like a good way of referring to Xal'atath. She's like a dark, she's like a freaky, can I go in here? I think I just don't know how to control my tune for some reason. Xal'atath is like a messed up, like, she's some sort of, like, bedraggled corpse possessed by a blade that used to be a baby alien corrupted by the void. and you know, she's like she is like a scheming vizier who like gained a lot of power. She is to me like a scheming vizier. I'm trying to think of like a good title for her. Like, what do we call people that are like she's like a magistrate. She's not a magistrate, but like something like that, where it's like references her power and her influence, but it's not like so sort of mundane as a lady or you know, a queen even, like, you know, maybe more like a dark empress, maybe. I don't know. Oh, this has just been this. Okay, well, sorry, I can't really find the other mobs very easily. But yeah. Xalatoth's cool, I guess. Alrighty, still need a few more people to kill. I do love how the Twilight's Blade are just random people. You know, kind of like the Primalists from Dragonflight. It's just like people that have been recruited to become... This one's an elf. Could be from Silvermoon. Could just be some faker. Okay, that's a good dying animation, by the way. I was like, oh, that's a good dying animation, by the way. It's from the Burning Crusade. Probably. I don't know for sure. I wasn't paying attention to the Burning Crusade dying animations. Okay. One more. I'm assuming it's the people that do the portals that I need to kill.
Killing my portal mages gets you nothing. We will still trample your pathetic swamp city.
Swamp City.
Tyrande, hold here until Zul'Jin fires, then leave with the survivors into confusion.
We will fly on the wings of Akilzon, like in the olden days.
Your name is similar to the High Priestess of the Night Elves. She's retired now.
Speak. Now.
She says the next to fall will be Mordoon. Awesome, awesome sauce.
The Amani need no one.
She says that should slow them down, at least for the moment.
Shorel Aran.
Okay, awesome. So awesome. How are y'all doing? Just hanging out. Cool, cool. Hey, bestie.
Look quickly. It's taboo to sell to your kind.
It's taboo to sell to my kind. That is so funny. Oh, well, I'm not buying anything. I'm just selling you things. And you know, you don't even need to give me a good price for them.
The things I
Move quickly, it's taboo to sell to your kind. They're having fun with the Amani. I approve.
Why are you speaking?
He says the troops we armed have killed a great many Twilight's Blade. Some survived and made their way here. We lost a few, but I think the sacrifice was worth it.
Do anything to my sister, and I'll kill you myself.
Okay, Queen, Chief.
Oraka Gokinye. Watch yourself.
She says Zul'Jin's ballista is ready, and it had better work after what he has done. We lost the army we needed to defend the city, but we can fend off Mordoon long enough to let our people escape. Help my brother man the ballista. Focus on the Shadow Warders and the Pylon. Liadrin and I will distract Mordoon. I will kill him if I can, but even then, we can't stay here. There's too much void energy and too much destruction. Atalamon is truly lost.
You're dismissed. With me, Elf. Let's get in close and distract him.
Mere mortal-born armaments cannot harm the grand glory of Xalatoth.
Okay then. Just like shoot at them.
Ah! Your weapons are empowered with light!
Warriors, attack!
Is this like a Warcraft 3 reference? I don't mind using the vehicles. That was easy.
Foolish Amani, you have already lost. Your city is in ruins. No one is coming to help you. Not even your gods. Xal'atath relishes in your anguish and will exalt us when your empire falls. Don't worry. Your end will come soon.
She's pissed. Okay.
Running away? Coward! The victory should have been ours.
This was no victory. We bought the civilians' escape with blood. Kinde, Kinde.
Okay. She says, she sees with rage. Mordoon is playing with us. He could have stayed and destroyed the city outright. If chaos is the Twilight's Blade plan, we need to prepare.
Go then.
He says, or she says, you and your elf friend, we're both elves. Look at us, we're twins. We're practically siblings. But go on. You and your elf friend amuse me, and you've more than proved yourself in battle. Our people are heading to Amani-Zar. We hope that the other tribes rallied there instead of Atalamon. Their representatives will give us counsel, and then we will mount an attack on the Twilight's Blade. If you still wish to fight with the Amani, meet me on the... If you still wish to fight with the Amani, not like fight the Amani, like fight with, not fight with. Okay. If you still wish to fight with the Amani, meet me on the northwest side of the village. Zul'Jin will have gone ahead to speak of his deeds, and yours, but do not enter the village without me. Amani kills strangers on sight. Okie dokie.
You're dismissed. If we help eliminate the Twilight's Blade, the need for Lightwood and the raids into Eversong will end.
You can end a threat inside and outside our gates. If you really want to join our fight, then come with me.
Alrighty, let's go. Okay, cool. What's this? Is this a patch thing? That's suspicious.
For your own safety, I suggest you keep your blade sheathed and stay close to me in Amani-Zar.
Okay.
Oraka Gokinye. Watch yourself.
Okay. Tokobe ne na Amani-Zar. Hala. Welcome to Amani-Zar. Because you are my guest, my people will not harm you, unless I say so. Don't give me a reason, yeah?
Speak. Now.
She says, we will speak to Turindo, my war advisor, and if the representatives of the tribes are here, we will have a council meeting in the Zari Lodge. Together we will agree on a way to defeat the Twilight's Blade. Explore the village if you want. but keep your weapons where they can be seen. You're here by my invitation, and my word is law, but I can only run so fast if one of my people thinks you looked at them in the wrong way. She smiles a tusky grin as if proud of her people's short fuses.
Go back where you came from. Come with me. The leaders of the Forest Tribe have gathered to discuss our war plan. You better be worth my time.
She's got her sexy paladin mount on now, and her sexy bear mount. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. They're faster than I am.
Where were all of you when the drums sounded? You let Atalaman fall!
I swear to God, I keep seeing this person. Okay, anyways, let's talk to...
Talk to me if you have answers. I don't need your problems. Atalaman has fallen.
No thanks to all of you!
We are under attack. The Vile Branch...
No time for bearing our tusks. We need a plan. Torondo?
Not many Amani made it back here.
The Raven Tusk also suffered heavy losses.
I have sent out a call to my people. We will see.
Forgive me, but what about the Loa? Can you not call upon them to aid you?
The Loa? They abandoned us long ago.
We never needed them. We can rely on our own strength.
I ask again for your assistance. We've got to make a stand. Make ready what you can.
Who the fuck are you?
Yes. I am the leader of the Raven Tusk.
We Revan Tusk lost our elders and our village because of the Twilight's Blade, including my father and my grandfather. I lead the Revan Tusk now.
Then go.
Okay. Cool.
What do you bring, the leader of the Amani?
She says, there is much you do not know about us and Deloa.
Go then.
She says, Deloa have not spoken to us in many years, not since I was a young child, and they have shown no sign of wanting to help us now. No, it is up to us alone. We must find a way to rally the other tribes and fight the Twilight's Blade as one. I will speak to the tribal representatives and help the refugees where I can. They are our priority. Come, you may learn something about the Amani.
I got my eye on you. No point in talking about Deloa. They abandoned us long ago. Come, let us check on the refugees.
Your forces are needed here, Calamara.
Then stop the Vile Branch from kidnapping us in the middle of the night.
Witherbark is like the hinterlands. Forest trolls. I think all the Amani subsidiaries, northern, eastern kingdoms are forest trolls.
Torondo, I need your report. When can our soldiers be ready for battle?
No, it don't look good. All that's left be the old, the injured, and the hungry.
Very interesting.
Spit it out, or I slice it out with my axe.
Your people's situation is far more desperate than I realized.
The tribes have splintered since Zul'jin fell. The Twilight Blade picking us apart because we no longer work as one.
Okay.
The Raven Tusk's best smiths be repairing our weapons, Zuljara.
So do I need to repair something?
If you're not here to offer help, then go away.
We Revan Tusk lost our elders. Okay, I read that. Okay, what's the report?
Good. We are working as fast as we can, but many of our weapons were broken in the attack.
Keep it up. These weapons are our best chance against the Void. If the Lightwood weapons are not ready, maybe the Shadowpine shamans can help.
Okay. Coolio. I do wonder if they're ever going to talk about the Zandalari. Just because the Zandalari are mentioned in at least one version of the Zul'Aman raid. I don't actually know if that's the original or if that's just the Cataclysm version.
Zuljara, you come seeking the power of my tribe's shamans? Uraka, chosen of Janalai.
He says there are a few of us left. We Shadowpine wait before we act. We will listen to the flame. If the time comes when we need to fight, we will fight. Where are the shamans?
Find someone else to You know, none can order the Shadowpine. We wander, obeying only the inner fire in each of us.
Then we be left with few warriors, few weapons, and few shamans as well.
It is time for desperate acts. Would you let your people perish because you did not try every option?
Fool elf, I told you the Loa be silent. If you need proof, let the old Loa speaker tell you himself.
I like that she calls her Fool Elf. They're very cute. I mean, they're passing the Bechdel test, which is, you know, the most courageous thing a video game can do. And, you know, with me as the protagonist, we're passing the Bechdel tests even more severely. Especially if they respect my pronouns, but anyways...
You were with me as a child when I last went to Akilzon's temple. Zulshara, do you not remember?
Yes, uncle. But even then, the Loa did not speak to us.
Okay, he says, when Zuljara was a child and her grandfather Zuljin was war chief, or chieftain rather, the Loa were still at the heart of Amani culture, as they had been since the Amani's beginning. All the Amani chieftain had to present themselves to Deloa, but only some were blessed by all, and became Hashi. Not just a chief, not just a speaker for Deloa, but a fearsome warrior, and a pillar of the community. This is the journey Zuljara must undertake, Loa willing. This is what will save us, and you will help her. Yes, you are not Amani, but you are strong, and I sense Akilzon has blessed you with victory many times before. I can think of no one better to be her Hashura. What's a Hashura? The path of Dahashi is long and arduous, full of trials and perils. A Hashura is an acolyte of Dahashi. They follow them along the path. They fight for them, and they die for them. Usually there are two, but seeing as I'm an old man, our soldiers are injured, and Zul'Jan would never agree. I guess Liadrin will have to be the second. He laughs uncertainly. The honor of Hashura going to 2 blood elves. I hope this won't anger Deloa anymore. He knew I was a blood elf. Everybody celebrate. Woohoo! Okay. Anyways. Should we talk about something else, or should we talk about something else? I'll help her.
Deloa always heed us in times of crisis. They may listen now to the right voice. Someone on the path of the Hashi.
I wonder what he would have said if you were a troll. I feel like, I mean, he might just say like a dark spear troll and a blood elf. If you're a Zandalari troll, he probably just says a Zandalari. It's like, okay.
The Amani never died.
I will be doing
but
this on my
might if you cross me.
On my paladin at some point. He's a Zandalari troll. She says, has uncle lost his sense? It is a tale for children. Maybe if this were the old days generations ago, before the elves arrived. But if the last chance we got is to try to speak to Deloa, then I will try.
The Amani need no one.
Okay. She gave me a little achievement for that. There are 4 quest lines here, which is awesome. But this is a decent place to wait. So, yeah, we will just pause here with our friends. And, we'll come back to play more very soon. Peace out.